All right, we are moving right along so that we now have this page 4. I'm going to delete all the stuff over here on the left. On page 4, it's Decode the Cipher. And I'm just going to take you to a site where you're going to type it in. This is an easy copy paste. Your hardest part is, what kind of mystery message do you want? So depending on your topic for your class, it could be a quote by someone. That's always a nice one to include here. I don't know that there's a good web design quote out there, but I could certainly ask. Do you know any good quotes related to web design? I don't really know who quotes web design. I'm sure there's somebody out there. So anyway, it says there's some different stuff in here. Wow, that's a really hard name to pronounce. Okay, so perhaps you find one that you like. I don't really know that I like any of these, but I don't know, this one's kind of fun. A user interface is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's not that good. Now, if you're going to use one of these, you definitely want to go out here to the internet and see if it's findable. So I'm just going to put quote and then type it in to see if my students type it in, can they find this actually on the internet and the person who said it. Okay, and there it is, Martin LeBlanc. Okay, so that's good. We can do this one. That's going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this for myself onto my answer document. So I'm going to pop over here and just kind of put that list on here for myself. This one is not going to be bitter Twitter, so I'll take that off of here. And my answer is going to be LeBlanc. Okay, so that's the person. And then this is going to be my code. Okay, so I'm going to delete this and this. I'm going to use this quote. So I'm just going to highlight the quote part, the words. All right, and you're going to go into Cipher Maker. And then once you get into Cipher Maker, it's just all as simple as you could imagine. You can put a title on there if you want. User experience on the web, and I don't even know if this part is what I'll paste in there. And then here it says write or paste in text that will become the cipher. There's my words. Maybe I'll put a period in here, and then you hit create my cipher. That's it. This one's quite simple. So there is the code here, and notice it will put in like commas and periods, so all of that is in there. So I'm just going to take the old snipping tool, and I'm going to grab a hold of this, and you can leave your title in there. I mean, it is relevant to what you're doing. And then copy, and then paste onto your document. And then, of course, you need to update your, I didn't click on the page there, update your answer key blanks up there so that they match. So come in here. LeBlanc is his name. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to make sure that this has 7 blanks. So space 5, space 6, space 7. And there we go. And that's it for this one. Your hardest part on this one is just deciding what you want to make your cipher be about. So again, it can be a quote or it could be a question. And you might need to put a hint here. So like this is a quote by somebody. So I'm just going to add a text box. I'm going to click on text. I'm going to add a subheading, and I'm just going to say who said it. And that way, that sort of information is in there. I'm going to click off of it and put this up here by my answer. And you know, you could have put that here, like who said it, instead of putting a title on your puzzle. I'm just going to size this down. Okay, and that's it. So, puzzle number 4 should be quite simple. Figure out what you want to say and create your cipher.